And today, we're not talking about finding the right person. We're talking about why your body cannot settle even when nothing is actually wrong. Because this is not a relationship problem. This is a nervous system problem. You are with someone who is kind, consistent, present, emotionally available. There is no chaos, no chasing, no confusion. And yet, your body doesn't fully relax. You find yourself waiting for something to change. You overanalyze small delays. You feel uneasy in silence that should feel peaceful. And then the question appears quietly in your mind. Why do I feel like this when everything is actually fine? But this is where the misunderstanding begins. Because your nervous system does not measure safety by what is happening now. It measures safety by what used to happen before. So even when love is stable, your body is still checking. Is this the calm before something painful? Your nervous system learns through repetition. If love in your past was inconsistent, unpredictable, or emotionally uncertain, your body adapted to that rhythm. It learned, attention comes and goes. Affection is not stable. Emotional closeness can shift without warning. So your system did something intelligent. It stayed alert. Because alertness in your past reduced surprise. Now here is the problem. What once protected you is now interfering with your ability to receive love. So when someone is stable, your system doesn't immediately interpret it as safe. It interprets it as unfamiliar. And unfamiliar does not feel peaceful to a survival-based nervous system. It feels suspicious. One of the most frustrating parts of this experience is that you understand it logically. You know they are consistent. You know there is no evidence of danger. You know you are overthinking, but your body doesn't respond to logic first. It responds to pattern memory. This is why reassurance only works briefly. This is why explanations don't fully calm you. This is why even good relationships can still feel emotionally activating, because your nervous system is not asking, is this person safe? It is asking, does this emotional pattern match what I've survived before? So even in calm love, your system can stay slightly activated, waiting for the shift that never comes. Healing does not start when your thoughts change. It starts when your body stops treating calm as uncertainty. At first, it is subtle. You notice you don't reread messages as much. You don't interpret pauses as abandonment. You don't feel the need to constantly check the relationship emotionally. Not because you stop caring, but because your nervous system is no longer in emergency mode. And slowly, something deeper shifts. You stop confusing intensity with connection. You stop equating emotional unpredictability with chemistry. And you begin to notice something unfamiliar. Peace does not feel empty anymore. It feels stable. When your nervous system begins to regulate, your experience of love changes completely. You stop needing emotional highs just to feel connected. You stop mistaking anxiety for intuition. You stop overanalyzing what is already stable. And most importantly, you stop abandoning good experiences internally. Because before, even in good love, part of you was always bracing for loss. But now, that bracing begins to soften. Not all at once, but gradually. And what replaces it is something far more powerful than excitement. Presence. You start to experience love without constantly monitoring it. You start to trust what is consistent. You start to stay where your body is no longer in survival. You are not someone who can't love properly. You are someone whose nervous system learned love in a way that required vigilance. But vigilance is not your identity. It is your adaptation. And adaptations can be rewritten, not through force, not through pressure, but through enough safe experiences that your body finally updates its definition of love. And one day, without trying to change anything about yourself, you will notice you are no longer waiting for love to turn into pain. You are finally able to stay inside it,